So the next thing I want to talk about is how you actually add the salt. This is a little different than adding other chemicals, as well as you want to be careful how you add it and how much you add. So first off, on the back of this bag, you have a chart. What the chart will show you is the amount of gallons associated with your hot tub, and then the corresponding amount of cups of salt. The cups that they're referring to is the cup that they end up giving you with this bag. So this is the cup that they want you to use. The salt is specific to this system. It's very small granules, and it's meant for hot tubs. You can't use pool salt, you can't use Morton's table salt, etc., etc. You have to use this stuff. So it's FreshWater branded. You can buy this from us in the store. You can even get it on Amazon if you're in a pinch. This stuff, the reason it's so small is so that it can easily dissolve into your water. The other thing that I tell most people to do is add your salt when your hot tub water is hot. We currently have this at 102. I would say at least 80 degrees, and if you can be 90 or above, that's better, because that will allow the salt to easier dissolve so you don't have salt sitting in your seats. The way that we actually do this is we're not going to throw it directly into the middle of the hot tub. Like I said in the previous video, pretty much everything else will be into the middle of the hot tub with the jets on. You still want the jets on here, but you're going to be throwing the salt directly into your filter compartment. You don't have to take the filter out. You can just do it down into the basket. In this case, we already added salt, so I'm just going to give you a demonstration as far as what that looks like. We're just going to add 1 cup to it. So I'm going to turn the jets on fully so we have a lot of circulation. We're going to take our cup of salt. And the biggest thing is I don't want you to dump it all in at once. You need to kind of feather it in slowly. You can do them back to back, but you can't dump them all in at once. That will clump up the salt and then it won't dissolve correctly. So we're slowly feathering this stuff in. Until we're completely out. And then we repeat that. Most hot tubs are going to be between, I would say probably 4 and 7 or 8 cups. That generally gets you to where you need to be in terms of the salt in the water, and your salt system screen is going to actually tell you where you sit, whether or not you're in a good spot. And that's one of the 2 kind of startup things that we have to do, replacing the cartridge and then adding the salt. If you're ever unsure on how much salt you have, we can also test it here in the store, but I would tell you that your screen, your salt system screen, is the most accurate to actually read the salt and know whether or not you're in a good spot with it.